Okay, so this is a little bit of the town of Cheshire. It's not much. They allow us to park here at the biking area for free. We can stay an extended period of time. We were going to have a special guest today, but he never showed up. So I'm not sure what happened, but it's kind of a shame. I think he really would have liked this. So Boo Boo and I are going to finish getting our pack set, getting everything on. That's my pack right there. It weighs in just at 30 pounds today. Boo Boo's is on the ground there. Hers is just under 30. It's like 29.70 or something like that. So we gotta set up our trekking poles and finish gearing, and we'll be on. I'm gonna try to get a lot of filming in today, so bear with me, and we will see where everything goes. All right. Talk to you later. Guys, one quick thing. Boo Boo just noticed one thing, and she wanted me to show you. If you look over there, there's a cutout of a backpacker and a biker and
a jogger.
A jogger. Let me zoom in here and see if I can get it better. There we go. This town is very hiker friendly. Great place to start if you want to do like a section hike. Okay, again, Timberwolf out. We'll get back with you when we get back on trail. Okay guys, we're here at the AT. That's Boo Boo up there. She's kind of walking ahead. As you can see, the trail goes right through the town of Cheshire, so you kind of gotta make your way up to where you enter. These white blazes right here mark that the trail's turn. The top one is higher and on the left, so that's telling me that the trail moves to the left. We're gonna take you with us for a little bit and see if we can catch up to Boo Boo. And she's not far, so it's actually a really nice walk. Like I said, we got about 15 miles to do today. It's a shame that one of my buddies couldn't come today. He was supposed to. I was supposed to be at the house at 3:30. We gave it till about 4:30. Never showed up, so we were a little bit behind, but still gonna be a good day. And also, this is a new phone that I'm videoing on. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. Hopefully it's okay. If not, I do apologize. Still getting used to it, so the videos might be a little sketchy. Okay, so now we got a gate, we got to go through, and we come to a cornfield. As you can see, everything's still pretty wet, huh? Yeah. Not me. My shoes are waterproof.
Mine aren't.
That's because you didn't want them. I bet this is what the people felt like going through Children of the Corn. Are they?
Yeah, I can feel it already.
All right, we'll stop and put them on up here.
No. I'll do it at the shelter.
Shelter? You got a ways to go.
I know.
Your socks will be
A
drenched.
lot of this is fucking rock anyway. There's not too much of this to walk through. Not the light.
Compared to last time. Oh yeah, guys, sorry. Last time we did this, Boo Boo had a calzone from a pizza place and she had food poisoning the next day. We weren't gonna come on the hike, but she insisted we did. So we came, we had heavy packs. My pack was like 45 pounds, hers was 42 pounds, and it just wasn't fun. Like I said, today hers is at 29, mine's at 32. It's a little heavier and I still want it. I want to get them lighter, but we'll see as time goes on. I know a lot of it right now is water and food. We each have 2 liters of water on us, which is a little bit of overkill. Considering this part of the trail has a lot of water sources, but we don't really want to stop too much. We want to make some good time today and make sure that we summit Greylock. There's a shelter about a mile after Greylock. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look it up, but we're gonna stay there tonight and then make the trek back in the morning. Here we're crossing the road we actually came on to go over to the parking area. There's a little AT sign. I don't know if you can see it with the sun. And we're 14 minutes into our hike. Boo Boo's already trying to adjust her pack. And we have our first hill. I know it doesn't look much, but it's a pretty steep climb. We did this last time and it was a little bit of an ass kicker for the first time. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to video the whole time going uphill, but I'm not gonna promise. Got another gate to go through. I swear they do this on purpose. The last time we did this, Boo Boo was hung up on the gate. Now keep in mind, if you do through hike, you're gonna be running into a lot of this. You go from 2 to 2.5 miles an hour, down to about half a mile to a mile an hour. Like right there is eye level. That's where we need to go. And it's not that bad of a climb, but we're both out of shape. We've only done one other hike this year, and I think it was about an 8-mile hike. So it's time to get ourselves going.
Go for
Okay, just taking her first break. The bugs really aren't too bad today yet. Little humid out, little warm. My glasses are already fogging up. I'll probably end up having to take them off. And once we get to the top of this, we'll have our first view. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, and I'll turn it back on when we get to the top. All right, guys, we made it to the top of our first hill.
That was just a bump.
This is our first view on our way to Greylock. Really beautiful. So it's not too bad right now. It's about, I'm gonna say 60 degrees. It's supposed to get up in the high 70s, mid 80s, somewhere around there. Had a little break, couple drinks of water, and we're gonna head on.
Go first. Since you're filming.
We're in really warm weather. We are in mountains. There's a few things we need to watch out for. Snakes, ticks, boo-boo. Boo-boo would be saying mosquitoes. The last time we came, all this stuff wasn't in here. It was just a nice, wide open trail, made everything really easy to see. So today, being in the middle of summer, it's a little full. Well, we got a little clearing down there. And we're back into the dark abyss.
That feels good though.
Boo Boo was just saying it feels good to be in the shade. Thankfully, we have a lot of shade today. A lot of wood cover. I gotta lose my glasses. I can't see anything. My glasses are all fogged up from the climb. I can't see anything out of them. All right, here we go. Okay, for all the other hikers who do film the whole time they're walking, I gotta give them props. It's a lot easier using bolt trekking poles to climb hills and walk around. Need to do another little hill here. Doesn't look that bad. We'll let Boo Boo catch up for a second. You good?
Yeah, I'm just pacing myself so I don't get heavy.
No, that's fine. There's a lot of roots and rocks throughout this section of the trail. Last time we noticed that it did help in some places. Other places it made it worse. Like I said, we are going uphill. It's not a real steep incline, but It's steep enough. No, you walk at what you're comfortable at. Like I said, I'll wait up. It's a nice morning though. Hear all the birds chirping. Thankfully, we had a couple hikers come past us while we were at the top of that little hill. I was having some water filming, so fortunately, I don't have to do any silk blazing today. Which I told Boo Boo I was going to have her go in front so she could. And she kind of gave me that look. And a nice way of putting it is she said no. Again, last time we did this, we were going really slow. Like I said, she wasn't feeling good. We weren't prepared for what we had ahead of us. But she still did it. Told her several times since then that she's a trooper. Was very happy with how she performed out here. I want to spend the rest of the summer doing more section hikes and go further and further, so that way we can kind of build up and be a little prepared for when we start our through hike. We watched a lot of videos on YouTube. A lot of the areas that we've seen was just all uphill, rocky. Then you get a little bit of a break, back uphill. You go back through fields and the woods, and a lot of the same scenery, but at the same time it's different. And then you get into the White Mountains and the Wildcats, and it's a whole new ball game. So, figure doing all these day hikes and weekend hikes, week hikes, it's going to help our bodies adapt a little bit better. One of the people we watched was Early Riser. And if you guys look him up on YouTube, he's done the entire through hike. The guy was phenomenal. He flew through the trail. He had fun doing it. Learned a lot from the guy. And even he said, if you're gonna do it, get out, do it. Let your body get used to it and start the adaptation process as soon as you can. Alright guys, so it's a lot of the same scenery until we get to something interesting. I'll hop off and I'll see you back in a little bit. Hi guys, we're back. We've been walking about 2 hours now. We just stopped to take a short break, have a protein bar, drink some water. The last 45 minutes we've been walking uphill, and I'm going to give you a little example of how high we are, what we've been climbing. So this is the edge. Doesn't look like much, but I'm gonna hold the phone up eye level, and that's straight ahead, pretty much, almost tops the trees. And we still have all that to go. Boo Boo kicked ass on this. Last time she took like 15, 20 stops to reach this point. This is the first stop she made today, so she's rocking it. All right, guys, we're gonna get climbing again and get our packs back on, and we'll get back with you at our next stop point, probably about 2 miles away. Half a mile, 1.5, somewhere around there. I don't have the map right now, so. All right, talk to you then. Bye. All right, guys. We made it to the first shelter. It's Mark Nopel Shelter. There's tent platforms, a privy, water, fires are permitted. The water source is the Bassett Brook. You can see we got 3.1 miles left before we summit Greylock, and we're at the lodge. Our next shelter will be 6.7 miles after that.
No, that's 6.7 miles from here.
6.7 miles from here.
So,
so we still have another 6.7 miles to do today. Let's see what time it is. We're gonna go down to the shelter here and take about an hour break, have some lunch, definitely have some coffee. I'll take it with us down here so you can see what it looks like. And Boo Boo's gonna come around and film down here a little bit after we rest up and get some pepperoni.
So we did, what, 8 miles in 4.5 hours?
Yep, 8 miles in 4.5 hours. Wait, no. Yeah, it's 11:30 now, so 4.5 hours. Yeah, it started at, it was a little after 7, like 7:10, somewhere around there. 11:27 right now. So, yeah, we've been moving. So far, this is the best we've done. We got a good start in the morning. Boo Boo wasn't sick today. She's been pushing pretty damn hard. Highly impressed. She really has not stopped going up the mountains at all. We do have a little bit of a downgrade here to get to the shelter. Like I said, this is the one we stayed at last time. It's got an awesome water source. The tent platforms are really nice. There is one tent spot. If you do ever come here, you don't want to use it. It's on a little bit of an angle and also a rock bed. The rocks weren't bad. I mean, we were actually comfortable on it, but with the slight angle, we kept waking up all different hours and we were sliding down in the tent. So it's a little something to think about if you guys ever do decide to stop at the Mark Nopel shelter. Boo Boo and I don't like sleeping in the shelters. I mean, not only do you have other hikers in there and, you know, you're dealing with the snoring and farting and all that. Most of the shelters have mice, and the mice will get all over the place. They'll chew through your packs, and try to get into your food. And they do have a bear box, which we'll get to, that you can put your food in. Oh, there's the privy, and it's pretty strong today. I'll bring you over and show you. Yeah, it's pretty rancid right now. Not sure if I even want to open it up. That's the privy. I ain't even gonna open it because I can smell that from here and it's rank. And all that. Here's the bear box. It's got a little latch on it. That comes undone. This opens up. And somebody left some hiker trash in there.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe there's somebody down there. Not sure. But yeah, basically, if you don't feel like hanging your food, you can put it in here and it'll save you probably about 15-20 minutes of work. Keeps it out of the weather. Right now, we don't have a real watertight food bag. So I'm hoping everything stays dry if it does rain, or there's at least another bear box at the other shelter that we're going to be going to. It looks like there's been a little damage down at this shelter. This is new. They cut down the tree and put up a sign saying group. There's a platform that's up there, and that's a platform over there. Right now, all we're concerned about is just getting the packs off, sitting, and having some lunch. This is the tent site we stayed on and was sliding down. And get up here. Drop my pack. And then I'll show you around. Oh God, that feels good. Okay. So in here, we got a logbook. A couple reading books in here that you can check out. Got a crossword puzzle. So we might fill the log out. We're not sure. May not. Here's the whole Appalachian Trail policy. It's carry in, carry out. You do not leave anything behind. It's a leave no trace trail. And then a warning about black bears. I'll leave that there for a second, give you time to pause it if you want to read it. And a bunch of hikers come in and, they'll carve their name into the shelter. And you got 2 bunks here, 2 bunks here. Another big bunk up top. Not sure what's up there. Looks like just a bunch of rocks. There is a broom. I don't know why there'd be rocks up there, but whatever. So I'm gonna have Boo Boo go ahead and start pulling food out, and I'm gonna walk around here, and she'll do a better job afterwards. But so you have a tent platform here. Actually, I think that's a new one. You got a water source down there. We'll be taking that before we leave to go fill up on our water. You got another platform right here. This is actually a pretty nice platform. And it looks like they're going to make another one right over in here. So they are expanding on their platforms, which is awesome. Doing a really good job on these shelters. I'm pretty happy with them. And then you got the group campsite up there, and Boo Boo will take you up there and show you. I'm gonna rest up and cook for a little bit. And you got your fire pit. No, the food's in mine. Last time we were here, it was friggin' pouring. Our other video on here will show you. Made a fire and kept it going through the rain. We had all sorts of hiker trash pouring.
Hiker what?
Yeah, it was a good day. So I'll let you get going. We'll get back with you in a little bit. Yeah, guys. Let's see, 22nd. Yep, it's raining, windy. We didn't summit Greylock last night. We were about a quarter of a mile away. It was getting dark, and my headlamp ran out of batteries, so we had to turn around and come back. The terrain was just really bad. You don't want to do that without any kind of light in the dark. So that's gonna have to wait for our 9-day trip. We're getting ready to have coffee, and Terry's tracking down a daddy long legs. But yeah, it's gonna be a wet walk home, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we got our coffee. You can see it. We just had a pepperoni mustard tortilla wrap. Getting ready to clear up and head on out. Normally I wouldn't have food in the tent, but this is the last half hour we're gonna be here, so I'm not too concerned about the bears. We don't want to wake anybody up. They're all kind of hiding out in the shelter over there because of the rain. Speaking of the rain, Boo Boo just had a comment. Boo Boo, go ahead and tell everyone what you said.
It's twice we've come out here and twice it's rained, you know. Two times rain.
Yeah, so hopefully the third time's a charm. Like I said, we were talking with another hiker last night and told him that, you know, we were 3/4 of a mile away from the summit. I mean, we could actually see the summit and the mountain. And it would have been about 2 hours to get that 1/4 of a mile because it was pretty much straight up. It was already 4 o'clock, 4:30, somewhere around there. Didn't have the batteries in the headlamp. That died. Somehow it got turned on in the pack and batteries ran out. So we turned around and came back, and shortly after we were sitting down having coffee, hikers started showing up. We were talking with one couple, seemed pretty decent, you know. They asked if we summited, told them what happened. They both said we made the right call. You know, sometimes you got to make the hard call out here just to be safe. It's kind of my fault. I forgot to check the batteries and bring more, so that's gonna have to wait till next time. All right, later. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. Told you I'd show you all the creek. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna do today because it is raining. It's a new phone. I don't have a waterproof case yet. So hopefully a little bit I do today doesn't hurt it. The water's not too far down. Really nice water source. I won't be filming while I get the water because everything's wet and I have nowhere to put the phone. But as you can tell, used to be able to camp in there. Can't anymore. They're really doing a nice job on this tent site. They had spots all down through here. Now they're clearing it, letting stuff regrow in certain areas. Other stuff isn't. There were a few bears out last night, and unfortunately I left the 380 in the tent, so hopefully we don't see any. I mean, I'm not too concerned about them, never have been. And they're basically more afraid of us than we are them. You respect them, they'll respect you, unless you come across one with cubs, and then you just screwed either way. So last time we were here, this whole thing was flowing. This is the creek right here. We got to go down here a little bit to get to where it is still flowing. Sorry it's so dark. I don't want to turn the light on. We're not too far from the site, and people can still hear me, so I really don't want to wake up the hikers. Some of them had said that they wanted to sleep in because of the weather, and most of them up there are thru hikers, so it would be nice, let them get their rest. Alright, so I am gonna let you guys go. Fill up a couple water bottles. Boo Boo's back packing stuff up. And we will touch base with you when we get ready to head out. Hopefully. Alright, talk to you later. Hi guys. Rain's finally let up a little bit. Boo Boo and I are taking a break on the top of one of the mountains that we climbed yesterday. Again, did a rookie mistake and bring extra batteries, so my headlamp got turned on in the pack. The batteries are dead, so we couldn't summit last night and still make it back before dark. So we got 3/4 of a mile away. Could see it from where we were standing. It was all uphill. It was all uphill, but I wanted to show you this mountain. I'm gonna go right out to the edge and show you just what we climbed yesterday, and we're heading down it now. I mean, this is just straight down, kind of leaning up against a tree. Eye level is there. So bring it down to what we're looking at. Beautiful area. Can't wait to get back. The packs are extra heavy today because it rained all night. Everything's soaked. So we have a 4.5 pound tent with all the water right now. Probably weighs, I'm gonna say close to 8 to 10 pounds. Yeah, it was a good hike. Like I said, we're a little disappointed that we didn't get to summit. It was a rookie mistake on my part. You know, we were waiting for somebody to show up at the house. We were supposed to have a special guest. He never showed. And wasn't supposed to be an overnight trip. Last minute, we decided to throw the sleeping bags and tent and a little extra stuff in, and somehow the batteries just slipped. So yeah, other than that, everything went great. Boo Boo's been kicking ass on this trail yesterday and today. We gone, what would you say, about?
Total when we're done, 25.
Well, total will be 25 miles that we did in like a day and a quarter, day and a half, however long it takes to get back to the truck. But we left it's about 8:15, 8:30 this morning. It's about 9:20 right now, and we're about halfway back. So we've been cruising. I'm going to say we've been averaging about 2 miles an hour. We'd get 2.5, but everything is slick this morning, so we kind of got to slow down and make sure we don't die. So Boo Boo had one slip that kind of made me a little worried. She's okay. She didn't fall or anything. So we're good. We will check in later. We were going to drive up to where we stopped last night and then hike the rest of it. But it's been pouring this morning. Like I said, it just let up. So we figured we'll just wait until our 9-day trip and we'll film everything there. Hopefully we're going to make it into Vermont on that trip. I'm going to reconfigure packs, and Boo Boo's going to carry her stuff. I'm going to carry my stuff. We're going to split the food and try to make the packs as even as possible. Whatever happens, happens. They're pretty good right now, other than everything being soaked. Yesterday they were 19, 20 pounds and 31 or something like that. So standard packs. Today, I'm going to say they're about 25 and 35. We did eat some food. I will say one note. I had along with my coffee this morning, I had a pepperoni mustard wrap. Do not do that first thing in the morning. I've been burping up a storm. That just kind of upset my stomach a little bit. So Boo Boo didn't have anything to eat. I'm going to try and get her to force down a protein bar or something in a little bit. And she's over there shaking her head no. So all right, it's starting to rain again. So I'm going to put the phone away and we'll touch base when we can. All right, later.